Happy Saturday, guys. This is Kacee with your Daily Tarot. This is March 18th, 2021. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending some time with me. Let's go ahead and get these spirit messages out so we can see what kind of day we're going to have today. Yesterday was all about some romance, guys. I hope you had a really good day yesterday. Alrighty, let's see what we have. Ground yourself in soul solitude. So this is talking about doing some self-care and taking some time out of your busy schedule to do things that you find joyful, that make you happy, whether it's getting your nails done, going to the gym, doing arts and crafts, doing your spirit work, doing anything that brings you joy. This is a time to ground yourself and do it and really get yourself centered. Ground yourself reads, being distracted, unfocused, and tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. Soul solitude reads, your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. So they're screaming at us to take some time today for ourselves so that we can reconnect with who we are, reconnect with source, just ground ourselves, get out of the daily earthly problems, and shut our minds off for a little while and find some peace. It's okay to do that. It's okay to unplug. Truly, it's actually necessary, or we're gonna overload. So we don't want that. Nothing good comes with that. Here we are coming in with movement and risk. Now, for some of us, we may be given an opportunity that is very risky, but it can also propel us really far in our journey, and it's very enticing. If something is coming up for you, whether there's a job change, a move, a marriage, or getting to the next level in a relationship, like moving in together or something along those lines, Spirit wants you to say, okay, yeah, let's entertain that idea, but let's take a step back for a second, because we want to make sure we weigh out all our options, and we're doing this all for the right reasons, and we don't want to get swept up in the excitement of what is happening. We want to make sure that we understand everything fully of what we're getting ourselves into, because we've all been there. We've all gotten excited about something, all swept up in it, and then, a few months later, a year later, we're like, what in the world was I thinking? You're just like, okay, well, that wasn't very thought out. So you don't want to buy a house or a car or anything on the spur of the moment. You want to step back and breathe if it's something you haven't already researched. It's that kind of thing. We want to make sure we don't do something that we're going to think back a little later on and be like, yeah, that wasn't the best idea I had. So let's go ahead and get some tarot. Here we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, the Moon in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Two of Wands in the upright, Hermit in the upright, Page of Swords in reverse, as well as the Nine of Wands in reverse. And I wanted to pull one more, and here's the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of the Year. This is talking about while we go through that quiet time when we are being asked to do something, Knight of Swords, that's all coming in with all this mental energy and being like, yep, I know what's going on. Let's do it this way. I'm very confident about what's happening. The way to get there is to ground yourself and take a step back and really check in with yourself and with your soul, and letting your soul time to breathe, expand, and absorb everything that's happening, and listen to our intuition. It's very important that we see things for what they truly are. The Moon in reverse is saying that there's an illusion aspect to this situation, is that we're not seeing it for what it truly is. The Knight of Cups in reverse is not having all the emotion you're supposed to have going into it. There's something that's drawing you back. There's an uptick to this because it does relieve some burdens that you've been saddled with. And it's like, you know, that if this works out, I don't have to do this. I won't have to work 2 jobs, and I'll be home with my kids more often. But is the risk worth it? Because there's something you don't know, and you know that deep down inside, because the Queen of Wands in reverse is like, I don't know, I'm putting the brakes on this. Something doesn't feel right. I really need to connect with myself because I can't get the energy, I can't get the drive to pursue this. Even though it sounds great, for some reason I'm holding myself back. And that's because there's time for you to reevaluate. It shouldn't be so hard for you to fight for what it is that you want. So if you don't have a fight in you, it's not what you need. It's too risky. There's something else at play that would be more beneficial to you, and you realize that because you do have the 2 of Wands. So you stop talking about it with the Page of Swords in reverse, and you stop doing things to keep going towards that particular goal because you take the time to digest everything that's happening. There's a new beginning, and that's what you see, and that's what you end up becoming excited about and moving forward. You don't want to clash with what Spirit wants you to do, and they're going to give you signs, and you're going to feel it physically. You know, you'll get like a pang in your stomach when you think about it. You're just like, oh yeah, I don't want to do that. You know, something happens that you physically are feeling the effects of it, because Spirit is really yelling at us right now not to do this. Hold on, there's something else on the horizon that's better for you. So don't take this risk. There's something else that's going to be more solid, that will give you more joy. So tune into how you feel about certain situations and people and conversations, and use your intuition as you navigate around that. Keep that in mind. We're going to close the reading with an angel card. See what their message is for us today. And we're coming in with Sonia. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. So if this does have to do with a deceased loved one, because as you know, I'm all about talking to the other side, they're just trying to let you know that the signs and symbols you're seeing are from them. They're sending you love and light. They're okay. Don't worry about them. They're now on your spirit team to help you propel forward in all the right directions. So if you're getting a feeling that you shouldn't do something, and a particular family member that has passed on is now popping in your mind, or you're seeing things that remind you of them, know that that's their way of letting you know that they're helping you decide in this situation and to follow their lead. Okay, guys? So I want you to take very good care of yourselves today and go ahead and do something that will quiet your mind so that you can hear the answer that they're trying to tell you, so you can make the best decision today. I hope to see you tomorrow. Please take care. Lots of love and light.